When you think of Kyoto Animation, the first shows that come to mind are probably Clannad or Violet Evergarden, or any of their other hugely popular romance and slice of life series. And with all these titans on their roster, it is easy to overlook a little show about Kanye West and 50 Cent trying to save a rundown amusement park and manage the dysfunctional people who call it home. To quote the show, "Welcome to Amagi Brilliant Park." The story starts with Sento inviting Kanye to go with her to an unknown location, which turns out to be Amagi Brilliant Park. Kanye wasn't pleased with the tour from Sento of the amusement park, which is in bad shape and unsatisfactory to him. Later on, Sento introduced Latifa, the owner/princess of the park, who wants Kanye to become the next manager, and save it from being taken away. We then learn that this amusement park isn't just any ordinary park, but in reality, it is occupied by fairies from Maple Land, a magical place far from reality. Kanye is tasked with bringing in a total of 500,000 customers by the end of the year, otherwise the park will be forcefully bought. If this were to happen, the lives of the people who live there would be in danger. This forces Kanye to find creative new ways to bring in customers, any way he possibly can. It is definitely one of the more original premises out there, and it's very nice to see. The cast is where the true strength of the show lies. None of the mascots that inhabit Amagi are overly original. Most of them look like your average theme park mascots, a mouse, a sheep, and a cat. However, the show takes these designs that we've all seen before and adds a fatal flaw that they use to divert expectations. The mouse mascot, Moffle, has an anger issue, while the cat mascot is a huge pervert, and lastly, the sheep is just trying to pay child support. On top of these three, the anime has a huge cast which is quite diverse in terms of personality. The way the story introduces the characters one by one is very good, since Kanye meets a few workers in the park from episode to episode, never overwhelming the watcher by introducing too many characters at once. Some of the characters have a small story behind them which makes them feel real and interesting, but what is really good about the cast is that they are never forgotten. Some anime with large casts tend to forget about the less important characters, and give all the screen time to a select few. But in Amagi, once they're introduced, they will eventually pop up again in the next episodes, whether it be in the background or part of the bigger story. Like most KyoAni shows, you won't be disappointed by its pleasing art style. The sceneries were definitely eye-grabbing, along with the details in them. The vibrant colors chosen and the lively atmosphere portrayed by the background characters made it feel real and fun. There are a lot of great visual effects shown, such as magical sparkles or the rustling of leaves. It's not much of a surprise if you've seen some KyoAni, but it's still nice to see and very well executed. The character designs were not really original, given that the face styles are similar to other characters from KyoAni's shows, but they are detailed and nice looking. Some of the non-human designs are either cool or wacky. The facial expressions are well done, and even got a chuckle here and a hee-hee there. The music is pretty good. The opening song sung by Akino with her band is upbeat and catchy. The first line in the lyrics is, "It's too famous indeed." It has a nice feel that relates to the context of the story, hyping up what you're about to watch, and embodies the lively feel of the show. The ending song is the complete opposite approach. It has a more calm and laid-back vibe, and is sung by the voice actresses of the elemental fairies. At first it may feel like it doesn't really match the rest of the show, but it grows on you over time and is overall a pretty good song. As for the background music, it isn't anything special, but it's not bad either, and can support the mood of the show at times. Lastly, I don't speak Japanese, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this part, but I thought the voice acting was good too. Some of the voice actors are well known, especially for the leading cast, and the rest are still good despite not having many roles behind them. Overall, I thought it was a good show that deserves more praise. In an endless wasteland of garbage isekais and harems, this is the only show out there that takes place in an amusement park. Every episode felt fresh and original, never repeating what had been previously covered and slowly introducing us to the giant place that is the park. Whether it be the pool area, the elemental fairies, the huge soccer stadium, or even the people who run the equipment behind the scenes. With all the individual creatures and places introduced to us, the world feels real and fleshed out. If any of what I just said piqued your interest, I would very much recommend giving it a watch. Well, that's all I had to say for now. I hope you enjoyed it. The video was a bit delayed. I wanted to have another video done last week, but I was done writing the script for it and really didn't like how it turned out and scrapped the idea for now. I plan to have another video out in the next week or two, so consider hitting that subscribe button to be notified when I post again. Thank you for watching, and until next time, peace.